Welcome back, friends. This is DedeKae, and this is the first video of the brand new year. I hope you're having a great new year. Today I am going to be teaching you how to make the world's greatest paper airplane. So this is going to be an official tutorial, so please follow along with me. We have a few steps to do, but I think it'll be fun. The paper I'm using is a free-range organic rainforest certified paper. It's partially recycled. It is the good stuff, but I know times are kind of hard, and paper airplane paper is kind of tricky to find. So whatever you have lying around, you can always upgrade later and make a whole fleet of these if you like them. But this is the good stuff, but like I said, whatever you have will do just fine. Okay, so since it is a tutorial, I will be doing this step by step. The first part we're going to be working on is the nose of the airplane. So we're going to fold this in from one corner to about the center of your paper. So we got a nice little crease here. And then we're going to be doing the same thing on the other side. You have a little point on here. Okay, so it should look something like this, like maybe like a little bit of the house maybe. Okay, so that's the house. So the airplane has a nose, and the airplane has a tail, and the airplane has some wings. So what we're going to do next is the wings, because that would only be the most logical thing to do. So you're going to bring this in as well, but not quite all the way to the center. And we'll be doing a little more in a minute, but we're going to start with one side, and then we're going to start with the other side. Again, not all the way into the center, just enough to bring it over so it's a nice crease to work on. Okay, here we go. So we have each of these folded in, but now we're actually going to be folding them back out. Keep them in the middle still, and just take the very center part as you see here and fold it back over. That's one side, and then we're going to do it the same. See this little piece over here? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. All right. So now it should look kind of like this. It's got a kind of a unique shape to it. Now this is, like I said, again, the nose and the wings. So we're gonna move this just a little bit further over, and we're gonna work on the tail, the bottom, I guess you could say, of the paper airplane. Okay, we're gonna do it kind of like we did up in the top here, and we're pulling it over to the side, and it is going to come over a little bit on these wings, which is it's supposed to do that, so it's just fine. And then we're gonna take the other part. We should probably do this in a different way. And we're gonna put that in the middle as well. Okay, and again, it'll be covering over part of the wing. That is fine. Okay, so now we have the nose, the wings, and the tail. Okay, so this looks kind of very symmetrical, a lot of different geo shapes in here. But while we're doing this, and we have all these fun little shapes, we're gonna take this part, the whole middle part of it. Okay, lift it up, there you go. And we're going to crease the whole thing. So you're gonna take your whole thing, your whole little plane, flip it over, make sure it's all nice and flat on the other side. And then we're going to do a half down this way. All right, there you go. Now remember, you still have your other part over here, and then your other half is gonna come right in the middle and meet it. There you go. All right, there you go. Okay, and then we're gonna pull this back over here. We have this whole other side to do. So let's just cover this whole thing in the middle too. We'll bring this back over to the middle. Okay, like I said, a lot of creases in this. You need some arm strength for this, but it's good to build up your muscles. All right, there. So again, I know this looks like a lot of folding, but we're gonna do another one in this same area. We're gonna fold it back so all of the pieces come with it. And I know this may seem, kind of tricky for a first timer. I do understand that this is, advanced, almost like an origami project, so I get that. But this is really what I have found to be the best one, that I have just made it myself, and it always works great for me. Now you can find some other things, other plans maybe like on the interweb, but save your money. The people on the Amazonian websites, they don't understand you know, exactly what you need. And remember, you can always rewind this. If it does seem too difficult, just rewind it, watch it again, maybe slow it down a little bit, and just have fun with it. Okay, so now we got both of our sides completely nice and stuck together right in the middle, lots of folds. Okay, now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn this around a little bit. We're gonna take this little end over here. We're gonna make a little crease in it. Hope you can all see this pretty well. Almost like when you wrap a present and you put it underneath the other piece. You're just gonna stick this right in the center, just like that. See, it's kind of covered over here. Can you see this? Okay, we're gonna do this same thing to this side over here. You take just the end part that's not really covered too much, and we're gonna wrap it right under here. Let's see if I can get this better. There we go. There we go. And try to even this out a little bit so it's nice and smooth. All right, here we go. So this is our paper airplane. You can even unfold a little bit more for some lift off and some, you know, better air quality. Okay, but this is it. Lots of folds, it'll pick up lots of good wind. There's a wing there, and we can even move this wing back here. See, so one's up and one's down, and it's ready to go. But just because you think this is all, of course it's not all. I have a big surprise for everybody. Who is going to be in our paper airplane, flying our paper airplane? Right in the center of this paper airplane? Of course, Nicolas Cage. So we're gonna just unfold it a little bit. We're just gonna draw a little Nicolas Cage. Let's see if you guys can see this. Here's his head. Here's some little hair. And here's his little body. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just doing a little one. There's his legs. All right, there he is. And what is he gonna say? He's gonna say, wee. Okay, there you go. So now Nicolas Cage is gonna be flying your awesome airplane. I hope you guys loved this as much as I did. If it starts to kind of come undone, that's okay. Just fold it back up and you'll have your little surprise of Nick in there with you everywhere you go. So thanks so much again for joining me today. And like I said, no shame in rewinding. It's just fine. And I hope you had a lot of fun and I enjoyed teaching you one of my best little projects that I've taught myself. Hope you have a great day, everyone. And please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you all.